my fellow Americans. This is Republican presidential candidate Lloyd Barker, or I should be more accurate and say real Republican candidate for president, Lloyd Barker. And I wanted to take this time to speak with you about some recent revelations about my award-winning, brilliant book, Black Gold: How Good Slaves Made America Rich. Now, some overly sensitive PC people would have you believe that my book is racist. Nothing could be further from the truth. The fact of the matter is, my book is a sociological and economic study of the history of slavery and its effect on the early American economy. And any economist will tell you that when you have free labor, it makes it so your profit margins are bigger. Hence, you make more money and become wealthy if you are wise with your money. This is a simple economic fact that some people have issues grasping. But the fact of the matter is, free labor equals lower costs equals higher profit margin. This is the simple economic truth about slavery. Nowhere in my book do I say that slavery was a positive influence on American society, except in the fact that it made certain Americans very wealthy. And as we all know, when Americans become wealthy, that wealth goes down, trickles down further into the economy. And those wealthy people spend more money, and those people who get the money from the wealthy become more wealthy, etc., etc. Anyone who criticizes my book as racist hasn't really read my book. If my book is so racist, then why do Dr. Henry Louis Gates Jr. and Cornel West agree with its premise that slavery was a huge economic boom for the United States of America? The answer is because they can't. Facts are stubborn things, President John Adams said at the trial of the Boston Massacre of British troops. That was true in his day, and it is equally true now. The fact is that slavery made Americans wealthy. And because it went on for so long in the early American economy, it helped make the United States the wealthiest country on the face of the earth. That is a simple fact. Not racist, just a simple economic fact. In fact, there are parts of my book which point out the fact that slavery had such a huge negative aspect on the American character and its negative effects on the United States. No one would argue that it was a positive, good thing for American society and its morals, only that it made America wealthy. Black Gold: How Good Slaves Made America Rich is a positive book. It is a good book. It is an award-winning book that I would encourage people who want to know the truth about slavery in the United States to read. Speaking of wealth, I want to applaud that great American company, Phyllis Masters Incorporated, on its recent purchase of Apple Inc. This is proof that our great American capitalist system works, when a fine family company like Phyllis Masters can purchase a dying, weak company like Apple Inc. This can only be good for the employees and people behind Apple Inc. And I am hopeful that they see it as a good thing. I know that some of them do, and I believe that the purchase of Apple Inc. by Phyllis Masters is good for America. I would also like to take this opportunity to address certain things brought up by Mr. Daniel Goldmiller, a supporter of Jason Klamm, his oldest friend. If you had seen Mr. Goldmiller's earlier videos, you know that he endorsed me as the more experienced and better candidate for President of the United States. Now, it would seem that he is turning his back on that earlier statement. It can be no clearer than this. Daniel Goldmiller is the worst American traitor since Benedict Arnold. He is the Benedict Arnold of the new millennium. He is a traitor to his beliefs and a liar and should not be trusted by anybody. He is the worst American ever since Benedict Arnold. Fact. Finally, I would like to address the issue of my upcoming book, A Barker Family Circus, which is coincidentally being published by Phyllis Masters Incorporated. You probably saw my video of me reading an excerpt from my book, and I hope you enjoyed that. I believe my book, A Barker Family Circus, published by Phyllis Masters Incorporated, is going to be the greatest presidential memoir of all time. Miles ahead of Dreams of My Father, and even better than Grant's memoirs. I believe I've written the greatest book ever by anyone who's ever run for president of the United States, ever. And that's because I'm the greatest American to ever run for the presidency of the United States, ever. So, in conclusion, when you're going to the ballot box in November, don't vote Trump, who'll grab you by, well, you probably know about that by now. Don't vote Hillary. If she can't be honest about her emails, she can't be honest with you. And certainly, don't vote for Jason Klamm, who is without a doubt the most ignorant, idiotic, moronic, and most unqualified candidate for President of the United States in the history of existence. Instead, vote your heart. Vote Lloyd Barker for President of the United States. America, the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.